Can it clean that mess? Hey, this is John Young. Today we're going to be washing my little Dakota pickup here, but we're going to be using this is a power cleaner here from Ryobi. This is the EZClean, and let me just show you here. It is based on the ONE+ 18-volt batteries, and this, in the sealed compartment here, model number RY120350. This little guy will produce 320 PSI, and we're going to use that with a flexible garden hose here that's coming out of the house, and it's coming out of the garage door. I have soft water in the house right there, and I'm going to be using that white is actually the 20-foot. That is a kind of siphon hose that you can put into a bucket, or you can hook it up, as you see right here, to a garden hose. I've got a shut-off valve on it right now because it's on in the house. But we're going to wash this. I'm not going to use any brush or anything. It's just going to be pressure. So we're going to take a look at the side of this, and you can see me there. Hi. But we're going to just take a look at this and see what we can do to get this all cleaned up and such. So we're going to take our little washer on this 36-degree day here in Minnesota, and we're going to blast as much of the junk off as we can on this pickup. Let's take a look at what kind of a job it will do. Now the unit has a waterproof battery compartment here that is all set up with rubber gasketing, so it's sealed. It can handle any size Ryobi battery. Has a little quick connect here for us. There we go. And we should be good to go, but I got to turn my valve on. For those of you watching and you saw that little quick blast of water, and there was water still in the gun from my snowmaking. We made some snow in the driveway here the other day. You can check that video out on the channel. Let's give this a shot. We're going to start out with, let's see, we have our options of a turbo, a rinse, and a 15-degree. We're going to start out with turbo on these wheels and see what it does. Let's back it off to a 15-degree and see what that does. Now I want to go back to turbo just a little bit. This is red. And I want to go back to turbo. I want to go to rinse. Actually, 15-degree. Let's So looking at it, now again, I didn't do any wiping. You just literally saw this is pretty much a one take. I'm looking at some spots here. Okay, I could have, that would come up with a little bit of elbow grease. There's a little of that. I've got some winter birds that come and perch above, and there's a few spots where that didn't blast off. Otherwise, it really kind of seemed to take most of the dirt and sand off, the little things you get from the road salt in Minnesota. But it seemed to kind of clean it up pretty well. So I just want to give you kind of a little run through of this. Very simple, very easy to use. Let's check the battery. This battery is a 4 amp hour battery, and we've used it to, let's see, I've got to get here. I've used it to make snow, and what you just saw right there, and we still have 3 little LEDs illuminated. So I'm going to go and finish doing the rest of the truck. Check out the link in the description below. This is available at Home Depot. There's a lot of attachments. We're going to be doing videos on the attachments once it gets warmer than 35 degrees. But it's a beautiful day and I wanted to get some of that salt off the truck. This is John Young with the Weekend Handyman. Thank you for watching. So just a quick thought, and this is after I'm done with the truck. Ideally, when you're washing a vehicle, I would recommend using the rinse to get it wet and then coming back with the turbo. That seemed to be my best combination. Rinse to get it wet, get the things kind of soaked, softened up a little bit, and come back with turbo to clean them up, and then you are good to go. Hey, just want to do a little quick addition. Now, the truck has dried completely after our little spraying, and it looks like it actually cleaned it pretty well as we're looking at the areas. You can see down at the bottom there's a little bit on the running board there's a little bit of dust that could have been wiped off. But other than that, the little pressure or power cleaner did a pretty good job of cleaning without any sort of wiping to get that kind of salt, dust stuff off the vehicle.
For more tips and how-to videos, go to weekendhandyman.com.